We're chugging right along. Now it's quest for Prince Magnus's gold. 3 treasure chests have been stolen while being taken to the king. A reward of 240 gold coins has been offered to any group of heroes who returns the chest and all of the gold. The thieves are a well-known band of orcs whose lair is in the dark mountains. They are led by Gulthor, a dread warrior. Dun 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 dun. So, the party of adventurers is ready to go. Kith the Barbarian, Andraste the Elf, Kithri the Rogue, and Kellen the Wizard. We're ready to do battle with these orcs and goblins and good old Dreadlord. So, as you can see, we begin the quest in this room. So first off, like usual, are there any traps in here? There's no traps. Any secret doors? There's no secret doors. So what we'll do is we'll search for treasure. Now, just like I mentioned in last week's, in a comment in last week's video, someone had mentioned about holding off on the ingredients and the flowers and stuff that restore mind points to kind of wait until the expansions. So this way it's actually going to increase the chances of getting gold and everything. So now we're going to search for gold for all 4 characters. So I'm just going to pull 4 at random to save time, and this is probably what I'm going to do from now on. Just pull 4: gold, poison, and hazard. And so I'm going to basically do stuff like the hazard and the poison to the people who can actually take the damage. So what I'll do is I'll have the barbarian take it damage, and then the elf take 1. So then down to 5. Alright, and then this goes right back there. And then handy dandy paper that I had last time. So 25 gold and 15 gold. So that's 40 gold. So we're up to 2. Alright. I'm mad at math, so let's see. 40 gold. Let's see. 214. 214. I can erase that. And now we'll start rolling for the barbarian. So 6, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3. Open says me. And then we got the door right there. And now time to do battle with a couple goblins. We got a couple snotlins, as they're sometimes called. So one's right there. And one's right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lucked out. There was no traps. So now the barbarian is going to attack one of the the goblins. So barbarian has broadsword. So 3 skulls. Not even going to bother, because as you can see, the goblin has 1 defense dice, 1 body point. So that's pretty much overkill. So now we'll go in and do the elf. So 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lucked out and didn't step on a trap on there. So now the elf has a long sword, and so 3 attack dice, and 1 did not defend, so there we go. So now I'm going to ask for traps, and there are no traps in here. I'm going to ask for secret doors, and there are none in here. So then it's time to set up for treasure searching, so we can get nice and rich. So dun dun dun. So what I'll do, like I said, I'll let I'll have the high hit point characters take the damage from poison and hazards and stuff like that. So quickly that, and then let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So poison, 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 wandering monster, and magic resistance. So wandering monster, and here's the abomination. So Bink, and then I'll have barbarian and elf each take another one. Alright, and so I'm going to cheat and say that it was the wizard who had the wandering monster. So now we'll start with the barbarian, move 1, and he'll attack. So as I'm dropping the cars and everything, so alright, let's see here. I forgot to get the mirror. Yeah, I can't seem to find it, so what I'll do is get the handy dandy cheat sheet on the back of the board, the DM board or whatever. So Abomination has 3 defend dice, and it's got 2 body points. So 3 defend dice. Now he defended both. Now the elf, 1. He takes 1. The rogue, I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see, rogue 3. Let's see, 2. And there they go. All right, so now set up for the door. And open says me. Barbarian 7. So step out. I'm going to then see the orc way down here, and since there's monsters in here, I can't ask for traps, so I'm going to risk it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lucked out. There was no traps there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wizard. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't move any further. Because 6, 7. We'll put him right in the same square. All right. The orc has 8 movement squares. So sees the enemy and charges 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now to the barbarian. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elf, move him right up. Rogue, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wizard, move him right up. The orc now steps up and attacks. I got some nice, cool, orange dice from one of the expansions, so in case I need them. So the orc has 3 attack dice, and he's going to attack the barbarian. He's got 1. So, but the barbarian has 5 defend dice, and was able to get at least, it got 2, so he defends. So now it's to the barbarian to attack. 3 skulls, and then he's got 2 defend dice, so at most he can defend 2. Takes 1 point of damage. He's dead. Now I'm going to ask for traps in the rest of those squares. There is none, so time to set up for the door. And then open says me. We do the door. Then let's see here. We got the table right here. And then we got 2 orcs. Let's see here. 1 right here. 1 right there. And then we got the door right here. So barbarian 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a trap right there that I stepped on in a spear, so I take 1 point of damage. So he's down to 5, but I'm going to attack that orc right in front of me. So 1 has 2. Did not defend. That got rid of that one. Now the elf. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. He's going to move there so he can attack. So other people can attack. So he's got 3 for his longsword. 1, 2 defend dice. Did not defend, so got rid of that. So now I'm going to ask if there's any more traps, and there's not. So Barbarian has stepped on a trap, that spear right here in the middle. So that's done and over with. So set up, and then kind of do a quick, already off to a deadly start with taking all these like traps and poisons and stuff and everything. So what I'll do then is kind of more draw random. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Gem, potion of healing, and gem. So 35 and 35. So that's 70. So now we're up to 284 gold. It's 284. These potions of healing can 1 red die of hit points. So what I'm going to do is use both of them for the elf and the barbarian. So we'll start with the barbarian to restore those hit points. So there's 6. So he's back up to 8. Restored all 3. So we didn't really gain any healing potions because we're using them right now. So now the elf, 2. So that brings, he had taken 2 points of damage. So now he's back up to 6. So now we're back even. Phew! Fresh start. So now kind of set up for the door. Open says me. And then we see, surprise, surprise, more orcs right here and here. As the orcs would say, me don't like you going nowhere. You die today. And so now I'm going to risk it and roll for the barbarian. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did not land on any traps. And so he's going to attack the orc. 3 skulls, 2 defend dice. Nope. We can't talk about beheading of the orc. So now the elf. So 6. So let's see here. Here's the elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lucked out. No traps. 2 skulls. Defend both of them. So now we go to the rogue. 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we go to the wizard. 10. So what he'll do is move into the corner. And now, since I kind of want to get through this as quickly as possible, what he's going to do is he's going to cast Fire of Wrath. This spell may be cast on any one monster blasted with flames. Inflict 1 body point of damage unless the monster rolls a 5 or 6 on a red die. 2, so he takes 1 and he's dead. So quickly ask for any traps. Nope. Secret doors. Nope. And there was no secret doors in the last one. So now we set up for treasure searching. So now we go back to treasure searching. Put those back in there. So I'm probably going to have to get like the crossbow or something, because with that orc right here in that long hallway that we had, I could have used the crossbow to pick him off and everything. So like that kind of reminds me, like the next thing I might pick up is like a crossbow or something for the characters at the end of this quest and everything. So that way they have ranged attack, because it seems we're kind of limited with range attacks. So let's see here, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see here. Hazard, potion, defense, gem, and poison. So again, what I'm going to do is like have rogue, or the elf and the barbarian take those damage. So barbarian's back down to 7, and the elf is back down to 5. So we get the potion of defense. Let's see, do I got that written down? Nope. Let's see here. Potion of defense. And that gives you extra 2 combat dice when you defend. And then gem is another 35. Let's see here. 89, so 319. Yeah, this one does not like me. Just like before. So 319. And what I'll do, put these back in. Shuffle this up real quick. All right, set up for the door. Open says me. I'll take 1 step to, no, did not land on any trap on that one. So let's see here. Need to put this right here. And then put, I need 2 doors. 1 right here. Then 1 right there. Going to ask for traps, and then there's 1 right here. So what I'll do is I'm not going to even bother rolling. I'm going to send the rogue down to disarm it. So he has a the bandolier or toolkit. So 1, 2, and 3, it's disarmed. It was the pit trap. So now there are no more traps. So like what I'll do is I'll go check out this cell real quick and open it. And it's pretty much an empty room. And then what I'm going to do is to step in. No traps, no secret doors. I'm going to speed things up. I'm going to kind of like not go for treasure. It's like we'll forego the treasure. We'll set up on this one. Open says me. And then we open this one. And let's see here. We see the torture rack right here. A door. And let's see, 2 good old goblins, or I should say snotlings. And let's see here. Actually, there's also a door right here as well. So snotling right there. And then a snotling right there. So I'll roll for the barbarian. 9. He's going to come and take out this, or at least attempt to take out that one. Here's 3 attack dice. 2 skulls. Goblin has 1 defense dice, 1 hit point. He goes bye-bye. He did not step on any traps. Elf, so 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There was no traps. Longsword, 3. 1. Did not defend. That gets rid of that goblin. I'm going to ask for traps. There are no traps in this one. I'm going to ask for secret doors. There's no secret doors. So now I'm thinking like we'll go. What we'll do is like we'll just keep on plugging away and go for it. So open says me. So then we go boom. Let's see here. It's actually supposed to be right there. So now I'm going to step out, and unfortunately what happens is like a lot of times you have to step out to ask for traps, and there's a pit trap right there. So barbarian takes 1 and he's down to 6. And so now I'm going to ask for traps, and there's 1 right here. So what I'll do is send the row 1, 2, 3, to disarm it. And quickly disarm it, yep. And then kind of look down the, let's see here, block it. So let's see here, this goes right here. And then I forgot to put the door right there. So now we're going to set up, and like I'm going to ask for traps for this one, and there's no trap right there. So set up for this door, and then open says me. Open this door. We've got a door right there. Got the fireplace. Bookcase. My bad. That's the bookcase door right there. And so I'll do the step in. Traps? No. Secret doors? Yes, there is a secret door. And that one is right there. So I need to find like a little one of these real quick, as I forgot that part for this. So like let's see here. So all right, so I'm kind of like cheating and showcasing stuff that they'll find later. So I'm actually going to be kind of like, you know what, I'm going to go search that since there's no traps kind of set up, and the kind of be like, hey, open says me and everything, as I set everyone up. And I do not see anything out in these squares, so risk it and step it. Traps? Nope. So then I'm just going to move, cheat and move again and go like, I don't see anything down there. So traps? No. Secret doors? No. So, yep. As I go put that back, what I'll do is I'll roll for the, had said I had gotten these guys set up and everything. So kind of there. So now we roll for the barbarian to go down the hall. So 3, 2, 3. I'm just going to have them fall in line. Reroll for the barbarian. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cheat and just kind of have them fall in line. Roll again for the barbarian. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So look down this hall. I see a door right here. But first, I'm going to ask for traps, and there's one right there. So now I'm going to send the rogue down. 1, 2, 3. Cheat and kind of move these guys into position. We roll for the rogue, and then have him disarm. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he takes 1 point of damage. That's from the spear trap. So rogue, he's down to 4. So now it's time to go down to that door. And that's the only trap there's there. There's no secret doors. So just this one. Cheat and kind of set up instead of wasting time. Now, I set up the people like I'm probably going to want to eventually get like the rogue a longsword so he can attack diagonally, because right now he just has like a dagger and a short sword to get that 3 combat dice with his ambidextrous ability. So what I'll do is then open up this door, and then we see the fireplace right there, and then we got 3 orcs this time. One right here, and here, and we got door right there, as it does not want to stay up. So I'm going to risk it for the barbarian. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He lucked out, no traps. as I roll. 1 skull. The orc has like 2 defend dice. He defended 1. I'll get the elf. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to attack. 3 skulls. Defended none. There's no way to defend it, so that's 1. Now time for the rogue. 4. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to attack that orc. 2 skulls. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. So now the wizard is going to roll. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to move into position to kind of defend himself, save his spells and stuff. So now the orc is going to try and attack the barbarian. 1 skull. Barbarian has 5 defend dice. Got 2 shields, so he defends. Now we're back to the barbarian. 1 skull. Did not defend. Okay, any traps? Nope. Secret doors. I'm going to forego treasure because I kind of want to get this adventure kind of done and over with. So I'm going to go forego treasure. So now I'm going to say open sesame and open this door. What I want to do is cheat again, take 1 step out, and roll, I should say. So there's 2. So let's see here. Door, I see right there. Let's see here. And then there's there they are. Let's see, I need 1 of these to put right there. And then there's an orc. So he's just going to do 2. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be like, nope. So kind of, there's 1, 2 for the rogue. And then for the wizard, lucked out. There's no traps there, so I'm going to kind of do that. The orc's going to charge and try and attack the barbarian. So I put the dice here. He's got 3 attack dice, 2 skulls, 5 defend dice. Now I kind of pull out the orange ones. And nothing, so he takes 2 points of damage. So he is down to 4. Now it's time for the barbarian to attack with 3. And he got nothing. So skip to the orc. He's got 3. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He defended both of those. So now it's back to the barbarian. Nothing. Orc. 2. 1. So now barbarian's taking a beating on this one. So this orc does not want to die. Apparently he has someone important or whatever in that room, and he's defending real good. So barbarian 1. He's got 2 defend. Nothing. So finally. So I want to see like any traps. Nope. No secret doors. So now I'm going to look at like let's see. I got potion of defense, potions of strength. I do have 1 potion of healing with the red dice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that for the barbarian. A whopping 1 point, so he's back up to 4. So I'm going to set up and be like, all right, I don't see anything down there. I'm going to ask for traps. There's 1 right here, so I'm just going to cheat and move the rogue to try and... he takes 1, 4, 5, or 6. So he's down to 4. No, that's the elf. And he's down to 3. So then I'm going to set up and everything. And then there's like a... So now I'm going to sit here. Maybe I'm probably try and search for healing potions. Come back here because we desperately need some healing potions. So I'm going to do 4. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gem, potion of healing, wandering monster, and wandering monster. So So, Wandering Monster. Yeah, so the Barbarian's going to attack that one at 3. 3 skulls. And let's see here. The Abomination has 3 defend dice with 2 body points. Defended 1, so there's 1 that's down. So now the elf is going to attack. Let's see here. What the elf is going to 1, 2, 3. Just make sure. Yep. He's going to attack. Let's see here. Keep knocking stuff over. So 3 attack dice. Nothing. The rogue. 1, 2. There's 2. He takes 2. So he's done. So we did get a potion of healing. So what I'm going to do is for the Barbarian again. And this is one red dice. So he got 6. So he's back up to 8. And so now gem is 35. So, right, 35 on this. 24, so 54. 54. All right, so that's set. That's set. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the... First, I'm going to set up for this final door, and I'm going to look at spells. So there's those for the... Let's see here. Elf spells, time stop, slow, deep sleep, and a toolkit. Ambidextrous combat opportunity, opportunistic striker, ball of flame, courage, swift wind, tempest, genie. The spell conjures up a genie who does one of the following: opens any door on the board, revealing what lies beyond, or uses 5 combat dice to attack any monster within your line of sight. So I'll save that. Veil of Mist may be cast on one hero and clear yourself. On hero's next move, they may move unseen through spaces that are occupied monsters. Water of Healing, sleep, heal body, pass through rocks. So what I'm going to do is start casting spells before I move on. So Water of Healing restores up to 4 lost body points. So Barbarian is back up to full strength with that one. So what I'm going to do is now cast that on the elf, so he's back up to 6. And then the rogue is the only one left who needs healing before we go on. So heal body. This one can also heal up to 4 points of body points. So now the rogue goes back up to 5. So now we're at full health. So now we open this door. And then, ta-da, it's the final showdown. So let's see here, 1, 2, 3. We got Gulthor, the Dread Knight, or Chaos Knight right there. Chaos Warrior right there. So there's that. Got 2 orcs. Let's see here. Right there. Right there. And then 2 goblins. Right there. Right there. And we got the 3 treasure chests that we are searching for. So here is like a branch, the final showdown. So I'm going to roll for the Barbarian real quick. So 8, 1, 2, 3. He's going to attack that Abomination. 3 skulls. The Abomination has Abomination has 3 defend dice and 2 body points. So no black skulls. So Barbarian charges in, rages, and pretty much knocks this Abomination down. So now we'll move to the rogue. We'll have rogue go. So 10. So here's the rogue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's going to attack this orc. So he's got 3 attack dice, 2 skulls. Orc has 2 defend dice, 1, but he takes 1 point of body damage, so he's gone. So now we're going to move to the elf. So 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what he's going to do now is elf is going to cast one of his spells instead of attacking. All right, he's going to use his spell Deep Sleep. This spell may be cast on any monster within your line of sight. If the monster has 1 to 3 mind points, the monster falls asleep immediately. It stays asleep until Zargon's next turn. The monster cannot defend against the hero's attack while it is asleep. So 1 to 3 mind points. So like the Dread Warrior has 3 mind points. So Gulthor is put to sleep. And now we move in for the wizard. So 7. So 1, 2, 3. And since he cannot defend himself, the wizard, seeing that he's fallen asleep, he's going to use a spell. So what he's going to do is use Ball of Flame. And since he's asleep, he can't defend. So he just takes 2 body points. And so now Dread Warriors have 3 body points. So he's down to 1. So now, of course, now he wakes up and everything because he was attacked. So he's down to 1. So he's going to step forward and attack the Barbarian. And he has... Oh, hey, look. I did have it. It was behind the Dread Warrior. 4 attack dice. So 3, 4. 1, 2 skulls. Barbarian has 5 defense dice. He takes 2 and defends both of them. So he takes a sword and deflects and everything. So now the goblin is going to attack the rogue. The goblin has 2 attack dice. 2. The rogue has 3 defense dice. So 1, 2, 3. He's able to defend 1 and take 1. So he's down to 4. Now this other goblin is going to attack the elf. 2 attack dice. He's got 1. The elf has 5 defense dice. So 3, 4, 5 to the 1. Nope, he takes 1. So he's back down to 5. And now that orc is going to attack the elf too. Poor elf. So orc has 3 attack dice, 2 skulls. The elf has 5 defense dice, so you need 2 skulls, so he needs 2. 1, 2. He able to defend that and everything. So now we're back to the barbarian. So he's going to square off against the Gulthor. He's got 3 attack dice with the broadsword, 3 skulls. So the Dread Warrior has 4 defense dice, so he needs to defend all 3 of them. Oh, nope. He basically gets his head cut off and everything. So now we move to the rogue, and he's going to attack that goblin. So let's see here. Rogue has 3 attack dice, 3 skulls. Not even bothering going to bother defending 1 defense dice, 3, so he still takes 2 points of body damage. So now we're going to go back to the elf, and now we're going to use up elf spells, and so like put them right here. So like what we'll do, let's see here. I'll put these right here as I kind of read them so that other people can read them as well. Yeah, he's not, it's not worth casting those spells. So what I'll do is I'll put those, and then the elf will attack the orc. So elf has 3 attack dice with longsword, 1, 2 defend dice. He does not defend. He's able to get rid of the orc. So now let's see here, the wizard, what he has left for spells. So let's see here, courage, 2 extra combat dice. This spell is broken and won't no longer inside. So that swift wind, that's useless here. So I'm going to hold them here so people can read them while I read them. Creates a small whirlwind. It will monster rejoice. The monster then misses next turn. Genie, that's useless. Has anyone here? I'll clean yourself. Here's the next move. Nope, that's kind of useless. Here we go. So, this spell puts a monster into a deep sleep so it cannot move, attack, or defend itself. The spell can be broken at once or on a future turn by the monster rolling one red die for each of its mind points. If a 6 is rolled, the spell is broken. So, there's that. So, I'm going to Goblin, and then the Goblin has 1 mind point, so it's asleep. So now I'm just going to move the Barbarian. Yep, into space. And since he cannot defend himself, all I have to do is roll 1 skull. And I rolled 3, so ta-da! We pretty much win the game. So this one is relatively quicker because I decided not to search for treasures all the time. So what I'm going to do now is we find we're going to search for traps real quick. There's none in there, no secret doors. I'm going to forego searching for treasure this time just to kind of end this one. And the note for this, it says, these are the 3 chests. They are marked with the prince's royal seal. Each chest is locked and contains 250 gold coins and other items of value to Prince Magnus and the king. A hero can carry only 1 chest at a time. When carrying a treasure chest, a hero can only roll 1 red die for movement. The heroes cannot keep the gold inside the treasure chest. So, now, I'm pretty much what I'm going to do is, since we can only, in a sense, take 1 at a time, each hero is going to take 1 a treasure chest and kind of make our way slowly back. We're going to forego searching those other rooms because we got the treasure chest. We want to get back. So now we get 240 gold coins for the end of this. So basically it's shopping time. So now 240, so that's 594 gold coins. 944. 544. 594. Can't do math today, so I can start picking up. And so there's the monsters. Let's see here. Here's the hero card. So spells. I'm going to put the spells back. Since we regained the spells, I actually used quite a bit of the spells this time. So this one, as you can see, was actually a little tough for the group this time. So there's those. Alright, so now that we're done, we regain all our HP back. There's that one. It has erase stuff. Let's see here. But kind of a tough one, but we were still successful. Wizard looked out and he didn't take any damage, but he did use quite a few of his spells this time around. So now let's see here. Equipment. Let's see if I can pull out the crossbow. So 350 gold. So like I said, having coming out in this door and everything as I rearrange it to the way it was. With the orc way down there, now it's coming down here. What I'm going to do is, hey, look, we need a crossbow. So what I'm going to do is give the barbarian a crossbow. So as you can see, this long-range weapon gives you attack strength of 3 combat dice. You may fire at any monster that you can see. However, you cannot fire at a monster that is adjacent to you. You have an unlimited supply of arrows. May not be used by the wizard. So I'm going to use 350 gold. So that puts us down to 244. So 244. And I'm going to give the barbarian a crossbow. And then we're pretty much, I'm going to figure that we're done shopping because these 3 have good defense. So I'm looking at this though, and I'm kind of thinking, let me look at the chainmail. Chainmail is 500 gold, so I'm going to have to hold off on that because it would kind of be pointless for me to, let's see here, get a shield 150 and then get a shield for 150. And then, yeah, I would not. Broadsword's 250, so I could get a shield for the rogue, and then like but I would not be able to get a broadsword to up his attack dice. So it's kind of like it would be a trade off. I'd be losing an attack dice with the rogue to gain one more defense dice for him. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to keep that for now. I'm going to forego getting the shield and broadsword for now for him until next quest. So that way, like, we can kind of go from there. So that's, let's see here, that's for the heroes. Start picking this up, and at least the cards and everything. So let's see here. There's the monsters. Put those back. And I'll pick up the rest after this video is done. And so now we're going to talk real quick about the next quest. So we're 4 quests in, and before I go any further, I got to mark on the quest sheets that we just completed quest 4. This says it only goes up to quest 10, and I could have swore there was 14 quests in the beginning, so yeah, there's 14 quests in the base, so we're still quite a ways away, so like we've got 4 down, 10 more to go. So next quest is Millar's Maze, so we're chugging right along with the quest, but we still got a long way to go. So like I said, I kind of forgone, didn't do as much treasure searching in this one, just to kind of get done and over with. And kind of like, okay, let's just chug along and get this one done. So next one I might be like, hey, yeah, let's actually go for treasure searching because for more. So that way, as you can see, as I was contemplating getting like a broadsword and a shield for the rogue, but for now I'm just going to like kind of like forego that and everything until like next quest, and maybe we can start getting some of the artifacts in this next quest and everything. So like because there are some artifacts that do come in later in quests, so we might be able to swap out some equipment and everything in later ones. So here was the completion of quest for Prince Magnus's Gold, and like I said, next one is for next week. It's going to be Millar's Maze.